Oh my god. Don't force yourself to do things that you aren't required to do. Because if you do that, you won't get the end result that you want. And I say that you're not required to do because sometimes for school, you, you have to do certain things. And and that's okay because I think that's a good thing because it pushes you to really like it's discipline almost. Like it's discipline to get stuff done. And I think that's really important because for example, I have a few missing assignments right now, which isn't good, but I'm gonna turn those in. But when you're at work and stuff, you can't just have a missing assignment. You have to get it done by a certain date or like a certain time or whatever. And so I think that's good that the school's teaching everyone that. And but I don't I don't think you should force yourself to do things that you don't want to do because you won't get the end result that you want. For example, if you let's see. For example, if you want to start a YouTube channel, right? And you want to post every week or like every day. That that's a little more reasonable. Not reasonable, but like for the example. Um you want to post every day, right? You are going to want to not like make videos for a little bit, right? And so I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh my god, that scared me so bad. But as I was saying, hold on, I need to remember what I was saying now. Oh, so if you have a YouTube channel, right, and you want to post every day, but let's say one of the days you don't really want to post, right, then you're gonna force yourself to post that day and make a video, right? But that video will most likely get less views and less love in general, less support because it's rushed because you didn't want to do it. So you force yourself to. And if you force yourself and once again, if you force yourself to do something, you're not going to get the end result that you want. Like let's say you want to do a really cool Fortnite challenge for a video, right? You don't want to force yourself to make that video and do the challenge. For example, if you need 10 people, you're going to like if you want 10 people for the video, right? But you can only get 5 people because you want to post it by a certain day. I don't think that you should just film it with 5 people instead of 10 because then the video quality is going to go down, right? And so the point I'm trying to make is I've said this like 3 times already, but don't force yourself to do things unless you absolutely have to force yourself to do things. For example, I'm doing Duolingo, right? And I do force myself to do it sometimes just for like just for discipline, I guess. To keep my streak going, I guess. And but I use streak freezes a lot because I don't like doing it. I'm not going to force myself to do it if I'm not really committed to learn the language, right? And I just don't think that you should force yourself to do something, especially if you don't have to do it. Like, let's see. Ooh, I can make another video on this if I want to. Say you have a bad friend, right? But you're forcing yourself to stay friends with them because some of your other friends are friends with them. That didn't really make sense. I promise. It makes sense in my head. Um, some of your other friends are friends with them, right? So you're forcing yourself to stay friends with them, right? So if you force yourself to stay friends with them, that's gonna put you in a bad environment, especially if they're like a bad person, right? And oh my god, oh my god, I'm missing every single shot. There we go. Okay, but basically, as I was saying, if you're gonna force yourself to stay friends with a bad person, then you're gonna become a bad person because you're surrounding yourself with bad people, you know? And obviously, you want to be a good person, right? And so you I don't know how to word this. And so you stay friends with that person, right? And then you become just like them because you're surrounding yourself with them. And you become a bad person, which was not your goal. So that's the you're not going to get the result that you want part. And I could go on forever about this if I really wanted to. But I'm not going to because that would be a really long video. And I don't want to bore you guys with a really long video. But um, let me think of a situation that happened to me where I forced myself to do something. Mm, oh, this happened really recently. So, I was, keyword was, friends with this bad person, honestly. But I say friends with them because my other friends are friends with him, right? We're just gonna call him Jake. So Jake, he's not a very good person, but I forced myself to stay friends with him, right? And as you can see, I've stayed a good person, but that's because I didn't stay friends with him for long after I realized that he's a bad person and he's not a good person to surround myself with. And so recently, I told him like, "Hey, I don't want to be friends with you anymore." And it was actually like the other day, but and like this isn't the point of this video really, but just surround yourself with people that are gonna make you a good person and motivate you to do things. And oh, that's another good point. Don't do something if you're not motivated to do it. Like, I know everyone has their days, like their slumps, but, that's okay. Bad days are normal. But you I do think it's healthy to have people around you that will motivate you to do things because you can't just be in a slump forever, you know? And I just think just don't force yourself to do things unless it's important or it's for like school. Like sometimes I have to do things I don't really want to do, but that's okay because I get something out of it, you know? For example, let's say math homework, right? I never want to do it, but I do it because then my grade will go up because I did it. So, yeah. I think that's just the whole point I'm trying to make in this video. It talks about a lot of things in this video, a lot of good points, a lot of good life lessons, and I'll make another video about the friends thing because I can just go on about that for ages. So, I think that's it for this video. Just don't force yourself to do things that you don't want to do, especially if you don't have to do it, because you won't get the result that you want. You won't be happy with the result that you end up with. So, yeah, I think that's it for the video. Have a good night or a day, depending on where you are. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.